Hey everyone, another video. Wow, a few of them in the past couple of weeks for us, Sean. We've been busy. So, of course, letting people know we're going to go over kind of recent copper prices. Of course, gold mix in there as well. Talk about hopefully some drilling updates, some other teasers. But first things first, Farshad, how are you?
Good. How are you doing?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm good. No complaints. You join. You say you're having a great day. So instantly made me feel a lot better. So here, where do we want to start? Do you want to kick off with maybe a few drilling updates if there's anything you can talk about?
First, I should say I'm having a great day. It's a very good day, not because it's Friday. I have to be at work tomorrow, the day after tomorrow, and I'm very excited, seriously. All I can give you, I like to be lawful and at the same time giving you enough information. I mean, shareholders and viewers. We're doing good. And based on what we are doing and doing good, the drillers came back to me and they were, that's the request yesterday. I don't know if I'm going to do it or not yet, but we have to make a decision on that. They want to continue the drilling throughout Christmas, go right into the new year. They're saying nothing is happening out there. Why would we want to go out? Let's make some money instead of spending that. Seriously thinking about it. And in the meantime, we are doing right now, I'm sending more supplies up there, equipping the camp in anticipation to continue this path all the way into the new year. That's going to be the first year if we do that, that we drill all throughout December. And the reason is just logistics, and we are the man of Golden Triangle because Golden Triangle is quiet. No one uses the helicopter companies, the suppliers. Anytime I need people, they are ready to go to work because almost no one is at work. We're really busy keeping the companies, the suppliers busy and working for us. And it tells you that at least it's a good teaser. How about that? Read between the lines.
Yeah, fair. No, interesting. Of course. Hey, if they're going through Christmas, I mean, great for shareholders. And if they're looking to make a few extra bucks, good for them as well. So, I guess one teaser I've got to ask: can we expect, kind of an update, hopefully soon, on hole 37 in terms of kind of where it is? Or is there anything that you'd be comfortable putting out, either on this video or in a news release coming soon?
Yes, from what you can guess that we are on hole 37. We've been in it for quite a bit. Like to put it in the news release at a time that we're concluding a good portion of it and we can show it or finish it and show it to people that what we've done. Very excited to do that. I'd like to have at least weekly updates or even twice in a week update so we keep shareholders with us that what we're doing. We're not sitting quiet. A news release and work goes into it, takes a lot of time, but I'd like to do it. In the meantime, I haven't been able to go up there myself this year, which I think it's coming to a point that I have to push whatever is coming aside to go up there because of some other events happening and gotta have a visit to the property, even for 2 or 3 days. So that's all the things coming into fruition, and I like to get it done
Do you think
sooner
you'll be
than
visiting
later.
the property before the end of the year then?
Of course, yes.
Okay.
I think I think so. Yes. Once you hear from me, hopefully when we are up there, I like to, take the viewers live, go to the property and show them around and show them the piece of the rocks that we've shown them already on the in the news releases and show them what we have seen and bring them right to the picture. That's what I like to do. Yes, that's the
Yeah.
purpose. Associated with another purpose, going to the property, of course.
Little FaceTime video that's recorded or something, make it seem like people are right there on your shoulder. Seeing what's happening could be pretty cool. I know it'll be pretty cold when you get up there, but it's still, I think that would be awesome. So look, on one side, you've got gold, kind of going down, but you've got copper, rocketing, which is kind of odd. Did you want to chat about kind of the impact of, the price of copper on, of course, Doubleview and the property?
We have been working on this to be prepared for a time that copper really comes back to be a hot commodity. 340 is not where it should be. I saw it on barons.com that They are saying copper is going to go through the roof in near future, very near future. And you can read it on barons.com. And they're saying go and buy these copper companies, and they were pointing to that. And that's very respectful, let's call it commodity analyst on that website. And I really like it. It came out last week. Since last week, we see this copper going up. And hedge fund managers, don't forget, they have all their money allocated somewhere. This allocation has gone to gold. Now they're selling some of the gold to buy copper to go with the ride in expectation. That's why you see there's a pressure on gold and copper is going up. Are we going to have a run? Yes or no? And you look at the chart and you can tell. I have not seen yet any deposit that has all the criteria of the ground location and deposit model and the volume and anything coming close to the HAT project. I sincerely say I see it like there is no other one coming ever close to it. We shouldn't look at one intercept to be perfect like the other deposits. How about the location? How about the logistics? How about commodities? How about what is associated with it? We got gold, copper, cobalt, palladium, and we have silver. All of that in one deposit. They all play a good game in there. Plus, for the first time, we have announced we have visible gold. I'm really excited to see what we're gonna have in the drill hole 36 once we announce it, and the other holes.
People in the group chat were saying, a 1 cent move in copper is something like a 10 or $20 move in gold, just based on kind of what the HAT project has. Is that still in line? Would you say that's a good way to look at things?
Exactly, exactly. Uh, when you do the copper equivalent or gold equivalent, these numbers are in your hand, and you can see once you change 1 penny in copper, you're talking about $22 in gold. That's the equivalent value. Now we're gone like 10 cents on the copper is $220 on the gold. 20 cents on the copper is $440 on in gold value. That's roughly, give or take, you add
Yeah.
that to it.
Avoiding forward-looking statements. These are opinions, and people should definitely do their own research. And I want to ask you, just based on your assumption, your guess, like where your head's at. And I know, again, it needs to be proved and all this, but people are asking, how much do we hope, let's say, in terms of gold and copper is on the property? Is that something that we can not even estimate, but just, again, we're hopeful that even just based on what we've seen, potentially there's this. Can we talk about that at all? Can I get a number from you, or is that a borderline?
I can put it in another term and tell you that my target that I'm looking on the property, I'm looking at a target that I want to have is 4 billion tons plus. And this is based on the system right now we have. There are
Yeah.
many other things at the play. We have to prove the IP works. It's remained to the assays. Once we get the assays, now the shareholders will know that this volumetric that we get in the IP either has worked or it hasn't worked. That's what we have to prove and keep adding to this volume. That my target looking that I'm looking at is I like to have more than 4 billion tons. So far on the live zone, what we have drilled, first of all, this is the minimal that we think we have around it. Also, we had drilled 22, 23 going outside the IP. They are still mineralized inside this IP. So far, we have announced it, it's mineralized. We haven't been disappointed. Now, several other targets. Once we poke a couple of holes in each one of those, now we know our target is really large, more than 4 billion tons. That's my target. And I like to put my money into it. And shareholders can check on insider trading and they can see how much I have put into this. And I haven't sold shares, and that's obvious to the public market.
We do expect to be a good Christmas in terms of, a good December with some news. Is that still the plan?
Absolutely. There are a few things that I want to point out to the shareholders out there, Doubleview has had the HAT project. It's proven since we discovered it, drilled it for the first time, that it carries the hope. Second, I'm the largest shareholder, single shareholder in the company, and I was sold shares because I'm looking at the hope and the future. I don't like trading and sell it, come back, sell it, come back, or sell it and go. This is a company. Right now, Doubleview is a brand name, very respectful brand name. The HAP project is a very respectful deposit right now, respected, and we have seen the strength in it. 700 meters mineralization in one hole, which we haven't seen the bottom of it yet. We announced it on 34, is very, very significant. The third thing, still we're drilling. We've shown the success in the pictures. We're going to come out with the news release showing the assay result. I am very excited for the future of this company. And I see a beautiful Christmas this year and a beautiful New Year. Very, very beautiful.